Welcome back, traders, to another exciting video. On this video I will be sharing with you guys how to trade the break and retest strategy, and I'll be sharing with you 3 examples on different pairs. So if you are new to the channel, subscribe, like the video, and let's roll out the intro. Welcome back. So the first thing you want to be doing when you come to your charts is to use the 4-hour time frame to mark out your levels. So we are currently on the 4-hour time frame. So we'll draw out our support and resistance area. So here is our support. Here's our support area. Here's our support area. The next thing we will do is to mark out our resistance level. So mark out our highs, which is our resistance level. This is where we identify multiple weak rejections, and price was respecting the level for a while. Price wasn't breaking below or above, so we identify this as the support and as the resistance level, and this is the support. So after we have identified that, we can scale down to the 1-hour time frame and see the behavior. So as you can see, the market is clearly ranging. It wasn't breaking above the level, and we finally had that break of the level by this 1-hour candle here, this bullish candle. And after the break, what do we see immediately? We saw a bearish candle. So this is the retest, but you can only see the retest when you scale down to the 15 minutes time frame, which is your entry time frame. So as you can see, after the break, this was the retest. Price did not break back into the level, so it respected that level it has broken, and what we are seeing here is a continuation. Price consolidated for a while around the area before finally breaking above, before finally pushing up. So this is what we identify as a break and retest strategy. We mark out a level, mark out a high or the low which we expect price to break, and once price break that level on the 4-hour time frame, we can scale down to the 1 hour to see the behavior at that level. That's what we did. We saw the break by this bullish candle here, and after the break we got a retest and a continuation up. So this is our first example. Let's move on to the second pair. So the second example is on US oil. So I will identify this. The trend is down from the 4-hour perspective. Price has been pushing bearish. So this was the level that was recently broken. Price was trading above this level for a while, and whenever price got to the level, it left a weak rejection. So this is a strong support area, and it was violated by this 4-hour candle. So we are going to mark out that level right now. We are putting things into context. If you were live on the market and this candle was still open, that's what we are saying. We are putting things into context. When you are already live in the market and this candle is pushing bearish, you do not know whether it's going to break, but it's still pushing bearish. So once price got to the level, what we are going to do is scale down to the 1-hour time frame. So when we scale down to the 1-hour time frame, we can see after this was the candle that broke the level. This 1-hour candle, it was a strong candle, and after the break we immediately see a pullback. 2 bullish candle pullback at that level. But as I said, you can only see the retest clearly when you scale down to your 15-minute time frame, your lower time frames. You see after the break, we had the retest. Price consolidated around that level. It has broken. It hasn't broken back into the structure, so it was respecting the area. So this is a strong sign, and the way you can enter this, you can set the sell stop order below some of these candles so that you can only get trigger in when price start pushing down, and your stop loss must be above the key level here. So as you can see, after the break we had a retest and a continuation. So this is very simple example. This is our support area, which was broken by this candle. We scale down to the 1 hour to get a candle close. This was the candle close. I had the retest on the 15 minutes and price continued down. So let's move on to the last example. So the last example is on CAD JPY, and as you can see we have identical charts like the pound JPY. So as you know, the first thing we need to do is to mark out our levels on the 4-hour time frame. Let's mark out our support and resistance area in the market. So here is our support. This is where price has been to and left multiple weak rejections. So let's mark our resistance level. And make sure to account for as many weak rejections as possible. As you can see, the reason why we mark this level here, you can see multiple weak rejection. This is 1, 2, 3 weak, 4 weak rejection. Whenever price got to this level, it rejected the level and went down. That's how we identify this our resistor and not this level. It was this. We have more evidence here, and the same thing applies with our support. We can see multiple weak rejections around the same area whenever price got to that level. So that was why we draw out our support level here. So as you can see, what we identify this is a ranging market. The market is moving sideways. The market is consolidating. So I finally had that break of that level by this candle. When we scale down to the 1 hour, you can see the break. So this was the break of the level. We had a break of that level, and when you scale down to the 15 minutes time frame, you can see the retest. We have a deep retest. It's a deep retest. We still got a retest. You know, you don't always get a perfect retest. Most of it, sometimes you get a perfect retest, sometimes you don't. So you just have to be adaptable. But as long as your stop loss is below the level, you are still safe. As you can see, after the retest, price continue pushing up. But if you are not in the trade already, if you still want to take a buy, you need to wait for price to pull back, because price usually come back to that level it has broken again before finally going up, and sometimes it don't. But the candle now, this candle is still bearish, so price might still come back to the level. If you haven't taken a buy, wait for price to come back to the level to get a buy. Place your stop loss below the level. So that's a trade example. That's a trade example on the break and retest strategy. Hope it was clear and you guys gained some value from this. If you have any question, check out the video description. There's a WhatsApp link. You can contact me or drop your comments in the comment section below, and I'll respond to you.